Havar.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
All right. Okay. So.
Hello.
Hello. Sohaila, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Good, thank you. Okay, let's get started. And today we're going to start with writing first, essay writing. All right. Now, for the essay writing, I want you to do a template. So I'm going to show you the template, and you take a photo of it, and you memorize it, and then you use the same template for any topic they throw at you. All right. So where's here? Okay, take a photo of this, please. Yep, this one.
You can't see your screen.
Is that okay?
No, you haven't shared the screens yet.
Oops, daisy. As usual, as usual. That's typical. Okay, that's typical of mine. All right. I haven't. It happens a lot. I open a page and say, "Okay, could you read?" And it says, "What do I read?" So read the page here in front of you. Oh, you're not sharing. Oh my goodness. All right. So Ella, did you take a photo?
Oh, okay. Oh,
So
this little kitty.
So are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now I'm going to show you how to write an essay and why you need to use a template. Okay, first one.
Hello, this is Hugh Rastami. So today, writing is the second module of the PTE test, and essay writing is the last test item. You may have 1 or 2 essay topics in your PTE test. You will be given 20 minutes to come up with ideas and, of course, to type your answer in the space provided under the given essay topic. Your essay should be between 200 to 300 words long. Some do's and don'ts. Let's start with do's first. Number 1. Practice memorizing the template by typing it. This way, you will improve your typing speed as well. Number 2. The faster you type, the more time you will save for reviewing your essay and consequently a better score. Now some don'ts. Number 1. Do not practice typing in a Microsoft Word document. Type in Notepad instead. Number 2. Do not practice typing on your laptop. Connect a wired or wireless desktop keyboard to your laptop to simulate real exam condition. Okay, now you can
So Isabel, take a photo of this template. If you still haven't got a photo of it, please. Let just this part, it will disappear in a jiffy. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So this is the template for essay writing. Whatever topic they give you, you just start typing this, and I'll show you how to do it, okay? So let's get started. Now, so I played that one now. Okay, why?
Okay, now you can download the essay writing template from the download section. And just a short footnote here on how a computer marks your essay in the PTE test. First, a computer does not compare essays against one another. That is why you can use the same template for your essays should you get 2 topics in your test. Second, a computer is best at checking your spellings, grammar, and punctuation. But when it comes to semantics, which is another name for words, meaning, and logic, computers fail. Let me give you an example to clarify this. Imagine your essay topic is about shopping with credit cards, and you write the following sentences as an example for developing your idea 1. For instance, my cat Sheba loves spending with my credit card. She does all my errands early in the morning before I wake up. Then she drives my dog to a business district near my house for a morning window shopping. So once the computer software analyzes this section, it finds all the spellings, grammar, and punctuation in order. Then the software finds the following words: spending, credit card, do errands, business district, and window shopping, highly related to the main theme of the essay topic, which is shopping. Therefore, the software gives a high score to the essay's content and vocabulary. What the computer has totally missed out and only a human examiner could pick on is the fact that cats cannot do any of the above activities. So the moral of the story is that so long as the grammar, spellings, and punctuation of your essay are okay, you do not need to necessarily make sense in your sentences. Now let's take a look at the template. Like every standard essay, it has an introduction, body 1, body 2, and a conclusion. Remember, in your essay, once finished, you should have exactly 4 separate paragraphs like this. You need to memorize the sentences in black, and the ones in red, you need to fill them with words from the essay topic or come up with an idea of your own. I'll explain about that later. So once you memorized the template, you are ready to write an essay about any topics, regardless of the type of the essay topic. But to give you a better idea of how it works, I have divided the PTE essay topics into 4 types, and they are, from the most to the least common ones: argument, discussion, problem solution, creative. Remember, we used the same template for each and every one of the above essay topics. But to make it better understood, I have decided to write an example for each using my template. This is the most common type of PTE essay question. Imagine you get this topic as your essay question. Do you think that top-level company managers should or should not take employees' suggestions into consideration when taking any decisions? Why or why not? All right, you start typing the template. Remember type it with all punctuations in the right place. For the sake of learning purposes, I'm going to highlight the sentences added to the template so that you know what's happening. Okay, you start with the effect of, and now part of the topic, preferably no verbs. So I'm going to use top level company managers, they're all nouns, which has always been debatable, has now become even more controversial. The long-lasting influence of, again, part of the topic, preferably no verbs. You can repeat the same nouns as you used before, the top-level company managers, but I'm going to use different nouns, and that is employees' suggestions. So the long-lasting influence of employing suggestions has fueled controversy over the potential impact of this trend on people's lives in recent years. It is thus agreed that, and now you need a thesis. So make sure your thesis is grammatically okay, and also check the spellings because you are going to copy and paste this thesis many times. So here, the topic asks if you think the top-level company managers should or should not take employees' suggestions into consideration when making decisions. And remember, you should not try to make sense here. Therefore, choose the one that is easier for you. I'm going to agree with the topic, so my thesis would be, it is thus agreed that top-level company managers should take employees' suggestions into consideration when taking decisions. And if you choose to go with the opposite, just add a not after should and you disagree. So if you disagree, you say, it is thus agreed that top-level company managers should not take employee suggestions. This will be proven by analyzing idea 1. Nouns related to the topic would be great, but if you had no idea, any nouns would be fine. So for idea 1, I'm going to use productivity, and for idea 2, I will use respect. So this will be proven by analyzing productivity and respect. That's it. Otherwise, just use health and wealth, for example, as idea 1 and 2. Now I type body 1. At the outset, there are numerous reasons as to why thesis, and I just type the thesis, which is top-level company managers should take employees' suggestions into consideration when taking decisions. You can also use the copy and paste tools down here. However, some students reported that it did not work on their PC set during their PTE exam. But you can always try. But the most prominent one stems from idea 1, which is productivity. For example, produce a simple example consisting of 2 sentences. So here, just make a simple sentence that is grammatically sound, and if like that shopping cat didn't make sense, it is okay. So I would write, for example, my boss always asks my suggestions on different company matters. I always give him my honest opinion. After analyzing this, it is clear that, and thesis, top-level company managers should take employee suggestions into consideration when taking decisions because of productivity. Now type body 2. Another key justification for upholding this notion is idea 2, which, if you remember, was respect. For instance, produce a simple example of 2 sentences. My brother works for a big company. His boss always asks his opinion when she wants to make a decision. Thus, it is clear that theses, top-level company managers should take employees' suggestions into consideration when taking decisions due to respect. And finally, you type the last section. Following the analysis of idea 1, productivity, and idea 2, respect, it is clear that theses, top-level company managers should take employees' suggestions into consideration when taking decisions. Further, it is expected that the government and individuals try their best to further improve the situation in the future. Once you type more than 200 words, that is enough. You get no extra points for typing more than 200 words. Now it's your turn. I'll give you 3 minutes to write a thesis and 2 ideas for the following essay topic. So just the introduction of the template.
All right, first, any questions? And then I'll give you the topic to write. Do you have any questions? No questions? You are fantabulous. You are extraordinary. Okay, no questions? All right, let's, so I'm gonna give you the same topic and give you 20 minutes. You've got the template in front of you and you type it and then you send it to the chat box here once you are done. All right, are you ready? Yes? Okay. Now, so this is the topic. Do you think that the consumers should avoid overpacked products, or is it the responsibility of the producers to avoid extra packaging of products? Give your views or any relevant examples. Yeah, so you know this section is about because you give examples, of course. So do you think that consumers should avoid? Now your time. Let me go to the website because that gives us time as well. So I don't have to, you have it right in front of you. So yeah, essay writing. So we did this one. I did it actually. Now you go to the next. Yeah, then this one. Okay, the time started here. All right. Yeah, your 20 minutes started now. So you can start typing right away.
Sorry, I just enter and I'm just completing.
That's all right. That's all right. It's over here. So do you want me to send it back or what?
No, I'm typing.
That's all right. Yeah.
All right, we've got 5 minutes left.
Three and a half minutes left. Mayuka and Isabel still yet to send your essays. Good. Must be Mayuko. No, that's Isabel and Mayuko. You're waiting. You still have 3 minutes to go.
Oh yeah, I haven't finished yet.
That's all right. Keep going. So remember, once your time is less than 5 minutes, this timer here goes blue. It used to turn, it used to go red. And as you know, red makes you nervous, especially if you're a ball or super nervous. But when we see red, and hence term seeing red, so I think they changed the color to blue. It's a positive move, I think. Okay, 1 more minute. Oh, finally, we got it from. No, Mayuko, did you send it again? Did you send it? No, not yet. So you're finished? All right, we'll start with still 17 seconds to go. So remember, once you're typing here and the time runs out, whatever you have typed here is considered as the answer and the computer wraps it up. Okay. Now, thank you, Mayuko. So we'll start with Yogita's. The effect of extra packaging, which has always been debatable, has now become even more controversial. Very good. The long-lasting influence of overpacked products. Okay, you can have it in inverted commas like this, or just overpacked products. That's fine. Okay, you can, however, but we usually use it when we want to keep the structure. For instance, the structure is "How are you?" So we just put it in inverted comma and say the person asked me, "How are you?" in inverted comma. So, but without them would be absolutely fine. Which is always okay. Or the potential impact of this trend on people's lives in recent years. Very good. Good punctuation up to here. It is thus agreed that extra packaging of products. Or what is the thesis? Yagita, what's your thesis? You're chewing gum.
Extra packaging of products and overpacked products.
No, you should mention what it's. So that's not your thesis. The thesis is this. Agreed that overpacked.
Okay. Yeah.
Should be banned by
Yeah.
consumers or by producers. Okay, so you need to mention what. But as I said before, the computer does not understand meaning. All right, so this is grammatically correct. That's fine. I'll go with it. This will be proven by analyzing cost and environment. Very good. At the outset, so two ideas are cost and environment. At the outset, there are numerous reasons as to why extra packaging of products. So you see here again, as to why customers, for instance, should avoid extra packaging of products, but the most prominent one stems from cost. For example, my sister ordered a shampoo from Amazon. Very good. Cost of the shampoo was $20, but company charged her $30 for extra pack. There you go. Excellent, fantastic examples. Very simple, easy peasy, lemon and squeezy. Okay. Now, do you know, Yagita, which language shampoo comes from? No? All right. Mayuko? Any idea? No? Okay. I thought you should know it, Yagita. I thought you should know it because it comes from Hindi.
India?
Yes, it's a Hindi it's a Hindi word, shampoo. All right.
No.
It is.
You sure?
I'm a linguist. If I don't know this,
sorry.
no,
But
yes, let's check. Look, shampoo. Etymology. Okay. Oops a daisy. Oops a daisy. Oops a daisy. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, okay.
sorry.
Etymology. Okay, it says from Turkish bath, from Hindi, sampo, press. What does press mean in Hindi? you press something. So that's tampon, okay? So the basic word comes from Hindi. The Turkish got it from you, and then the word shampoo in the 18th century, all right? But basically it is a Hindi word, all right? So yeah, now you know that this comes from your language, okay?
Yeah.
So very good. After analyzing this, it is clear that overpacked products, okay, should be avoidable because of cost. Very good. And where's the rest?
It's
Oh, here. Another key justification for upholding this notion is environment. For instance, I bought a water bottle from supermarket, and after drinking, I threw it in the threw. You see, that's why I asked you to write it. Now, I was expecting you to finish the sentence here. Look, for instance, I bought a water bottle from the supermarket. Bang, full stop.
okay.
That's it. After, capital A, after drinking it, I threw in the past it in the recycle bin. Good. It was full, which and burden the planet. What do you mean? Oh yeah. So this it refers to the bin, right?
Yeah, recycle bin. I wrote down.
Yes. So the computer doesn't know that. The computer thinks that this it refers to the bottle. Okay. But as I said, the computer does not understand meaning. So the computer doesn't know whether this it goes to the bottle or goes to the cat. It doesn't know. But so long as it's fine, that's fine. It was full, which and burden the planet. So you see, this sentence grammatically is not correct. So it was full, which and burden. So you need to write a very simple sentence. So you need to write it like this. So after drinking it, I threw it in or chuck it in the bin. Okay, in a bin. The bin was full, and it could be a problem for the planet. Now, always use can, could, would, should, because you don't have to worry about third person. Thus, it is clear that overpacked products should be available by following analysis of cost and environment. It is clear that extra packaging should be further. It is further, comma, expected that the government and individuals try to. Very good. Okay, the rest is fine. Punctuation is very good. Just a few, and grammar is very important because the computer is very good at grammar. Computer is fantabulous at grammar, but horrible at meaning. Okay, so hey, lads, the effect of extra packaging of products is the responsibility of the producers, which I has always been, has now come even more. So okay, I thought, yeah, okay. So Ella, first you memorize the template. Try to memorize the template. So that's fine. The effect of extra packaging of products, which has always been debatable, has now become. So this is here. So that capital W is extra. It makes two sentences. Okay. Has now become even more controversial. The long-lasting influence of overpacked products has fueled controversy over the potential impact. This is good. Of this trend on people's lives. Very good. It is thus agreed that it is the responsibility of the producers to avoid extra packaging of products. Very good. So that's the thesis. It's the responsibility of the producers. This will be proven by analyzing the cost of the products and the environment. Very good. So analyzing cost and environment. You don't have to write 3 words, okay? Just one noun form would be fine. Cost and environment. At the outset, there are numerous reasons as to why it is the responsibility of the producers to avoid extra packaging of product, but the most prominent one stems from cost of products. Very good. For example, consumers pays. What's the problem, Sohaila, here?
Consumers pay.
There you go. But the computer is stupid in meaning, but here, bang, goes on it. So consumers plural, that should be okay. Where is it? Okay, so for example, the consumers pay significant. So please pay attention to this. If you really think that you're going to just write can, consumers can pay significant. Now you don't have to worry about third S person. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, my hijab is a bit. I'm very cold. I don't know about you, but I'm very cold here.
Mm.
So, what is it? To purchase their goods due to labeled price.
Oh, I didn't have time and idea to put it in here.
So just two simple sentences. Remember, you don't have to make sense. Okay, just write, my sister buys a lot of books. First up, she goes to a bookshop every day. That's it. You don't have to make sense, just something related to buying and stuff. After analyzing this, it is clear that it is the responsibility of the producers to. Okay, as the first one, Zoila, it was very good. Okay, as the first one, fantastic. Don't worry about it. Good. Now, Isabel. So, the consumer should not avoid overpacked products. Huh? Isabel?
Yeah. Hello.
So, okay. So you have written your own. If I knew you wanted to write your own, I wouldn't have explained my template. I wouldn't have allowed you to take a photo of my template.
Why?
All right, so you were supposed to use my template, the template, okay? Don't try to write your own because we all make mistakes, okay? So try to memorize it, but you were supposed to write. So it's all right. So the consumer should not avoid overpackaged products since overpackaged. So you see here, since, okay, as well as variety, the producer responsible for daily loss, this I say, you are writing your own. Okay. So, Isabel?
Yes.
Memorize the template, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Just remember, the black ones, you memorize. The red ones, you use it from the topic, okay? And your own sentence. Easy peasy, squeezy. So once you memorize it, you can type it in 11 minutes. Finish it in 11 minutes instead of 20.
All right.
Now, where am I? Oh, that's, okay. Now, Mayuko. Mayuko is a professional writer, okay? She writes both in Japanese and in English. Now, the effect of overpacked products, which has always been debatable, has now become even more controversial. Good. The long-lasting influence of extra packaging of products has fueled control. And by the way, once you use the template, Isabel, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about, oh, should I use has or have here? No, just use whatever you have memorized. If you put single, plural, whatever subject, the verb does not change because the grammar of that structure is made in a way. Whatever you put there, the verb shouldn't change, and it's the same. It doesn't matter. The grammar is all right. Okay.
Okay.
The long-lasting influence of extra packaging of products has fueled controversy over the potential impact of this trend on people's lives and businesses. Very good. It is thus agreed that consumers should avoid overpacked products. Very good. This will be proven by analyzing beautifully and waste. Okay. So now, Mayuko, what part of a speech is beautifully? It's adverb. Beautifully is adverb. So what's the noun for? Beauty.
Ah, okay.
So beauty and waste. Very good. By analyzing beauty and waste. At the outset, there are numerous reasons as to why the consumers, where is it? Oh, the consumers should avoid overpacked products, but the most prominent one stems from beauty. For example, the product looks beautiful. Very good. If it is overpacked, okay? And now you are trying to make sense again. Mayuko, don't try to make sense, okay? Very good. But we do not need to do like that if we use you're trying to write very complex sentences to convince. Don't do that, okay? So you could just write like this. What's the name of your cat, Mayuko?
Cookie.
Cookie? Okay, Cookie. Yes. Don't tell Cookie, come close. I'm very hungry today. I didn't have my okay. I might have your cookie for dinner tonight. So it is just I lost the line. Here. So for example, Cookie, capital C. Cookie buys a lot of books every day, full stop. She likes to read science fiction books. That's it. Okay, you don't have to make sense. I want you to write a sentence that is grammatically okay, and you don't have to ever make sense. Okay, so now I can see that you are trying to convince a person. There's no person, there's no one reading this. All right, and I am a computer too, by the way. All right, so it really doesn't matter. So yes, Sohaila, question?
Yeah. So in which part of the mostly in which part of the essay do we not make sense? So we could have enough time for the rest of the part.
First of all, just in theses, you can make a little bit sense, okay? You can. However, if it is grammatically okay, I don't even care if you have made sense or not. Okay. If it is grammatically okay. So the thesis is fine. The rest, the examples, just write a grammatically correct sentence. That's very important. That's why I want you to write this.
Okay.
For example, my brother, okay? Now make a simple sentence about whatever the topic. The topic is about health, okay? So my brother works for a health center. He goes to his work on his bike every day. Full stop, finished. That's the first one. The other one we say, for instance. For instance, my sister, now this is about technology. So for instance, my sister likes technology very much. She uses all types of technology in her home. Simple sentences, that's it. That's what I want you to do. Do not write. However, had it not been for the sake of my cat, I would have done that. Now, I don't want you to do that. Just write a simple sentence. The computer doesn't care if you write a complex sentence. All right?
Okay.
Where are we? For example, the product looks beautiful if it is visible. After analyzing this, it's clear that consumers should avoid overpacked products due to the waste because of beauty. Another key justification for upholding this notion is waste. Very good. For instance, it might protect the products, but it will increase the rubbish significantly. It might protect the products, but it will. That is correct. Okay, grammatically correct. So, but still, you're trying to write a complex sentence. Thus, it is clear that the consumers should avoid overpacked products. I'm happy with this. Okay. Now, following the analysis of beauty and waste, it is clear that consumers should avoid overpacked products. Further, it is expected that the government and individuals try that. Very good. There you go. All right. All right. Yogita has written in 5 bits. That's good. And between every one of your essays. That's good. All right. So you can write on the website. So I told you how to do it. So look, there is this snipping tool here. Every computer has it. So use your snipping tool. Take a photo. Look, this is the page I see in front of me. This is the page I see in front of me. Do you see your pictures as well or not? Do you see your pictures here?
Yeah, we can.
You do the same way?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought I am the only person who has all the photos in one place. Like, I didn't know you have it. Anyway, so you have my terrible hoodie as well. You can see it. I thought I'm invisible. I thought I am invisible. Oh my goodness. All right. So you do this, and then you send it to my WhatsApp, for instance. Easy. Just open the WhatsApp. If you have it on your computer, go there and send it. It's there. Okay. Without, just paste it there. That's it. And the quality is very good this way. Okay. Any questions? No
Can you
questions. Yes, Elizabeth.
I just want you, can you just explain one more about the template for the essay? Because I'm just a little bit confused.
So look,
Yeah.
this is a template, okay?
Yeah.
All the black ones we memorize. So we say the effect of, this is how you memorize. The effect of, comma, which has always been debatable, blah, 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 blah. But also influence of has few control. Now, the topic says, Isabel, the topic says, do you think that watching television is good for children? Huh? All right, so that's the topic.
Okay.
The essay topic. Do you think that watching television is good for children? So you write the effect of watching television, which has always been debatable, has now become even more controversial. The long-lasting influence of watching television by children has fueled controversy over the blah, 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 blah. It is thus agreed that, okay, Isabel, do you think watching television is good for children or bad?
In one hand is good, other hand is bad. Both.
You're trying to make sense. You're trying to make sense. Just choose one, okay?
Okay, just one. Okay,
you think
it's
it's good or bad?
negative. It's bad.
It's bad. Okay.
Yeah.
So you say it is thus agreed that watching television is bad for
Bad,
children.
okay.
Easy peasy. The computers don't have any children. Don't worry about them. Okay. So so you say watching television is bad for children. This will be proven here. This will be proven by analyzing. Now I need two ideas in noun forms. Two ideas. So what can you give me one idea, Elizabeth? Why children? Why why TV is bad for children?
Why TV is bad for kids?
Yeah, just
For
just one
example,
idea.
For kids' health.
Very good. Health. Number one, health.
Yeah.
Number two, noun. I need a noun. I said always if you have no idea, go with health and wealth. Okay. If you have no idea, just write health and wealth. The computer doesn't care. Okay. So
Okay.
health. Now here I would say so health for eyes, for instance, and the other one, environment. Why? Because the television uses electricity, for instance. Okay. So this will be proven by analyzing health and environment. So that's your first opening paragraph. At the outset, there are numerous reasons as to why. What was your thesis, Elizabeth? Why watching TV is bad for
Bad for
children.
kids.
So that's your thesis. So at the outset, there are numerous reasons as to why watching TV is bad for kids, but the most prominent one stems from health. All right, it stems from health. For example, my son watches television 20 hours a day. Number one, this is sentence number one, full stop. He always
Tired.
does this to his eyes. So number two, easy. So just write simple sentences. Any other questions, Elizabeth, Isabel? Any other question?
Just practice. That's all.
That's all. Okay. So
That's what you can take.
did you learn how to do it now?
Yes, I get some idea.
And
Yeah.
by the way, next time I will play that video again. That video, the gentleman in that video explains everything clearly. I like him very much. He's very knowledgeable. I am not, okay, but he's very knowledgeable.
And of course, that's you.
That both of them, unfortunately, are me. All right, now we are done. And no more questions, Yagita? No, no more questions. Okay, now we're going to start with Mayuko. What do you think we should start with? Going home, going home. Let's go home, huh? Is that what you want to say? Yes.
What the one? Listening, fill in the blanks.
Very good. Why not? Yagita, what do you think?
Yeah, sure. Any fill in the blanks.
No, really?
Reading and
Okay.
writing, listening, anyone. Fill in
Good.
the blanks.
Okay. All right. Mayuko, did I wake you up? Because you were apparently you were lying. I'm sorry, I woke you up, right? All right. Let's get started with fill in the blanks. Ready? All right. So Isabel, yeah, for fill in the blanks, don't take your eyes off the screen like right now. Okay, don't take your eyes off the screen. And whatever that is missing here, write it down. Don't look at what you're writing. Just write it down and keep writing. Once it is finished, we start typing it, okay?
One of the 4 brilliant.
And then you send it to me, the answers. So remember, 2 things. Number 1, you do not take your eyes off the screen. Number 2, while you're writing, don't do this. Because once you come back, you cannot find the line, okay? You lose the line here. Are you ready, Isabel?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Let's go.
The harness is a wearable system. So we have computing devices and sensors that we've put on the dog. The sensors are monitoring things about what the dog is doing, in particular their movement and body position, as well as their physiology, so their heart rate and respiratory rate. And using wireless communications, we're able to send that information to a computer or laptop that's nearby, and machine learning algorithms, data mining algorithms go through that and interpret things about what the dog is doing.
Okay, so please type your answers and send it over to me. Or maybe I ask you, okay? I ask you. So I'll start with all 5 answers, this time by Yagita. Yagita, number 1, please.
Variable.
Sorry?
Variable.
Variable, yes.
Variable.
Is that correct, variable?
Yep.
Okay, now on your computer key, press tab. Look, tab goes to the next one. Tab, or use the cursor. Number 2.
Sorry, I missed it because he wasn't talking.
It's all right. It is all right.
The third one is movement.
The third one is movement, so tab.
And ENT.
Was it plural? Movement?
No, movement.
Okay. And the 4th one?
Respiratory.
Very good. Respiratory. How do you spell it?
RESPRATARY.
Okay, next.
Machine. MACHINE.
Oops. Let's check. You got 2 correct. There's no negative marking here, so 2 correct. The first one, wearable. Number 2, monitoring. Number 3, movements. So it was plural. We said singular. Respiratory. Look, this is how you spell it. Respiratory. Okay, and machine. Very good. Okay, next one. Everyone, please write down.
The launch of the book is a somewhat bittersweet occasion. It highlights the sad reality, which I touch on in my foreword, about the loss of professional science journalists and professional science writers in Australia. They're diminishing numbers due to cost cutting, and that's occurring at a time when the nonsense spouted by shock jocks and columnists is actually ballooning, and misinformation is easily spread via the internet.
So this time, Isabel. Number 1.
Occasional.
Number 2.
Food.
Sorry.
I think
Food.
I said, yeah, food. I think so. Food.
Okay, next.
Okay.
There's no negative marking, so come up with an answer.
In Australia. The mish.
I beg your pardon.
You said the mish. The mish or the miss.
Okay.
The mish. I think what.
And number 4.
I missed number 4.
And that's fine. Okay. So in the test, you just go to the next one. So that was occasion, the first one.
Forward.
Occasion. Forward. Very good.
Mm.
Diminishing. Diminishing. But it needs to be correct. Okay. And ballooning. All right. Next one.
It's hard to say exactly how much deliberately lit bushfires cost the Australian community, but each year in all its forms, arson costs Australia around $2 billion. On average, half of those fires are lit by young people. So I want to get inside the mind of people like Dave, who was still a teenager when he lit his fire, to understand why he did it, and to find out if someone had intervened earlier, could he have been stopped? The answer could save lives and millions of dollars.
So Hela.
The first one is deliberately.
Second.
Average.
Average.
Yeah.
That one.
Teenager. This one I'm not sure. I think it was interwent. Something.
Okay. So
I have written INTRVENT.
you like this or different? Okay, we'll check it later.
And lives.
I'm sorry.
Lives. Save lives.
Okay. Very good. So intervened.
Intervened. Oh, I just missed.
Yeah.
One. I wrote T instead.
All right. So very good. So remember, write down. Don't take your eyes off the screen, and then you start typing it. All right. Next one.
And we were interested in grammar at that point. So it's pretty well established now that texting doesn't ruin your spelling. That was just kind of traditional, conventional spelling. But what those 2014 studies were looking at was, does it ruin your grammar? So does it stop you remembering how to use punctuation properly? Does it stop you using capitalisation properly and spelling grammatical words like your, you are, or your, something that belongs to you?
Mayuka, please.
Grammar.
How do you spell it?
Mm,
How many M's?
2 M's.
That's enough. And number 2?
I couldn't read my.
So tell me, convention, T-I-O-N, S-I-O-N.
Yeah, convention. Yeah, that one.
T-I-O-N?
Mhm.
Okay,
I don't know.
that's fine.
I
That's
couldn't
fine.
read
Okay. Next one.
I missed that one.
4.
Punctuation.
Sorry.
No.
You mean punctuation?
Yeah.
Okay, and?
And belongs.
Very good. Ooh. All right, let's check.
A convention.
So conventional and very good. That's ruin. Does it ruin? Excellent. All right. Are you ready for another round? Yes. And we are not drinking, okay? We are not drinking. We are just doing fill in the blanks. Okay, let's go.
Instead, the pharmaceutical companies took the warnings as a challenge to their business interests. Through the 2000s, industry poured money into a political strategy to keep the drugs flowing. It funded front groups and studies to claim that there was indeed an epidemic, but it was of untreated pain. The millions coping with chronic pain were the real victims, the industry said, not the abusers hooked on opioids they often bought on the black market or obtained from crooked doctors. That one frequently became the other was conveniently overlooked.
Yavita, please.
It's pharmaceutical.
So how do you spell it?
PHARMACEUTICAL.
Very good. Next.
Port, POURED.
Good. Next.
Epidemic, EPIDEMIC.
Okay.
Chronic, CHRONIC.
And?
Black market, MAR.
Usually there's only one word, not 2 words.
It was okay. Conveniently.
And the last one?
Conveniently. NIANT.
Can be.
IAN.
So convenient. You tell me. VIN.
IANTLY. AN.
Where? Is that correct? All right, let's check.
AL.
Okay, so pharmaceutical.
Yeah,
Port,
C. You would. I said C.
That was C. Yes, my mistake. That was my bad. And chronic, very good. Conveniently, epidemic.
Port.
Very good. Okay. Very good. All right. Next one.
please. Oh.
Spending 12 months tracing the history of a two-letter word seems dangerously close to folly. But the purpose of a historical dictionary such as the OED is to give such questions the solemnity they deserve. An Oxford lexicographer might need to snoop on Twitter spats from a decade ago, or they might have to piece together a painstaking biography of one of the oldest verbs in the language. The revised entry for go traces 537 separate senses over 1,000 years.
Okay, the first one, so Hela.
Folly.
How do you spell it?
I just wrote FOLLYN. I don't know. What is it?
That's correct.
Oh.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay. Lexicographer, and I have spelled it LEXIGROFER. I don't know what is it.
It's actually oh my goodness. Lexicographer.
Okay, what's that?
Someone who writes a dictionary.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I'm not sure. Lexicographer. Yeah. Okay, next.
Peace.
How do you spell it?
PIECE. No, I think.
IECE. Okay,
Yeah. And separate. SEPERATE.
I'm in darkness. That's why I'm typing like a blind person. Is that correct? Separate?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Very good. So lexicographer, it comes from lexic means words. So a lexicographer is someone who writes words in a dictionary. In other words, it's a person who writes dictionary, a dictionary writer. Okay, lexicographer.
Okay.
Mayuko, the spelling of separate, look, this is how you spell separate. All right, everyone, because a lot of students make a mistake when they're writing separate. Very good. Next one. Ooh. Okay.
"51 years later, the rich are very different. It may be hard to imagine now, but for much of the 20th century, they were a relatively small, even beleaguered group, held in check in Britain and other Western countries by high taxes and steadily more egalitarian social values. Today, they are an ever more dominant and international elite, lightly taxed, politically pivotal, admired as much as criticised, and so untethered from everyone else in their lifestyles that they exist in a parallel country, as the American investigator of the wealthy Robert Frank puts it. Since 1980, the share of national income taken by the richest 1% of Britons and Americans has almost trebled.
Isabel.
Yes.
You've been very quiet. Yes. Number one.
Different. Country.
Western country, you think it's singular or plural? What do you think?
Countries.
Yes, because
Plural, yes.
Next.
Next is elite.
How do you spell it?
ELITE.
That is the Portuguese spelling of the word elite, and it is correct.
Thank you.
Next one.
That one is parallel.
Parallel, yes. So whenever you think, just go for the Portuguese one. It's fine. I think it works. Okay.
Okay. Parallel. I think here in English probably 2L.
All right. Okay. So we just see about that, and the last one.
I think because most. I have like understand travel or travel. I'm not sure about these two words.
All right. So don't waste your time when in the real exam. Don't waste your time on this. If you didn't get it, don't get it. Just go.
Okay.
Next.
I just put travel or travel.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's just see.
Travel.
Very good. Troubled. So different countries. Elite. And parallel. This is how you write parallel in English. Okay. I think it's just. Is it the same as Portuguese or different?
But which one?
This one.
Little bit different.
A lot of different. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for everyone, okay? But Elizabeth, but Isabel. Isabel, you don't answer this question. So everyone else answers the questions, okay? This question. Now, so are you ready? Mayuko, Yagita, and Sohaila. Which country has the largest number of Portuguese speakers in the world?
India.
Brazil.
There we go. Excellent. Excellent. There you go. Very good. Fantastic. It is Brazil. Yes. In Brazil, they speak Portuguese. And in Portugal, in Europe, they speak Portuguese as well. So which one do you come from, Isabel?
Angola.
In Angola, you speak Portuguese?
Yes, that is our official language. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow. I thought, wow, I didn't know that. So what's the population of Angola?
No, I'm not sure, but the population is growing a lot.
I know we are not counting right now. Okay, just give me a round figure.
A round figure, probably we are around probably over a million or over 20 million, probably.
All right, because the population of Brazil is 190 something million.
Yeah.
And the population of Portugal is around 40, 50. So still, Brazil counts as the number one.
Yes.
Portuguese speaking in the world. So tonight, I learned something. I don't know about you, but I learned that in Angola, they speak, that's the official language, right?
Yes.
What's the second English?
We have different mother's tongue language.
Yoruba, do you speak Yoruba as well?
No.
Okay.
My family from north of Angola, they speak Kikongo.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
we have I'm a linguist.
Yeah, we have
I'm a linguist.
States.
That's why I'm interested in that. Okay, and that's what. All right. So I am inquisitive, but a very inquisitive linguist. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I learned something tonight. So next one. How much time do we have? 5 more minutes, and we have Sohaila and Sohaila to go. All right. Ready? Next one. Sohaila and Mayuko, I guess.
One of the key points of Piaget is that babies are actually actively engaged in constructing their understanding of the world. So the infant is not just a couch potato. It's not a sponge soaking in information. The brain picks up correlations. So one might think that all you have to do is watch the world and your brain will pick out the important things. The problem is there are so many correlations in the world. The brain or the individual has to decide which are the important ones. And it's by acting on the world and observing the consequences of that action that the baby is able to focus in on what are the relevant or most important correlations that occur in the environment.
All right, so whose turn is it? Sohaila. Yes, number one.
I just
So
can't
Hela and
understand my
Mayuko.
writing.
Okay, so Hela and Mayuko. So Hela, number one. You didn't get it?
I just don't understand my writing. I don't know.
Mayuko, did you get it? No. All right.
At the end is the rationally. I don't know what was.
All right. So number two, Mayuko.
Talking.
And Sohaila?
Number two, stalking.
No, it's actually
SOAKING.
Both of you are wrong. Soaking. Okay. Soaking.
Yeah, that is the same spelling.
Oh, did it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's soaking. Number three, Sohaila.
Correlation.
Double R. You have correlation. I saw correlation here. It's double R. So look, it's double R. And Mayuko, number four.
I don't get it.
The brain of the
Individual.
Sohaila. Yes, individual.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it was individualized. Yes, very good. Individualized. Excellent. So individualized, I-Z-E-I. Okay, and the last one, Mayuko.
Relevant.
Sorry.
REVANT. I don't know.
Sohaila, what did you get?
I got relevant. RELEVENT. RELEVENT.
Sorry, V. Okay.
I think ENT. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you think so, but I just wanted to make sure that it was correct. Okay.
What? We only got one?
Yeah, it was actually, this is relevant. Where is it? What are the relevant is E and A-N-T, like I told you, okay?
We just got one right?
Yes, because it was correlations. This was individual, not individualized. I did it individualized.
Yeah, mine was right.
Individual, yes. And that's it. And relevance is spelled, like this. Look.
REVE.
Okay.
ANT.
Yes. Everyone.
One of the key points of Piaget is that babies are actually actively engaged in constructing their understanding of the world.
My other students is waiting. I'll see you tomorrow night. Okay.
Okay.
Have a good one. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.